Hello! In this video, I'll be teaching you how to solve the 4x4. I haven't made a video in like a long time. So before you watch this video, you must know how to solve a 3x3 and know the move notations. So if you want to watch my 3x3 video, you can click on this link right here. It might be over here. I don't know where it's going to be. It might be in the center. Yeah, who cares? Make sure you know like what type of piece this is. Like this is, well, there are some new move notations. I don't know what this is called because I know a lot of people call it different. Like some people call this small r, which you can call. On the 3x3, it'd be like, let's say this is the 3x3. Like, see this little box here? It'd be 2 layers of it, like small r. But in 4x4, I call small r this layer, small l, small u, small d, small f, and small b. This whole entire thing I think is S, and then this is E, and this is M. So if you learn that in 3x3, that'd be good. If you didn't, then you just learned it now. So this is the corner piece. This is a whole entire edge, so if I can make it an edge. So that's a whole entire edge. Like you're gonna make it like a 3x3, except there will be something called parity, and this is like that whole entire thing is called a edge, and this is just called a normal 4x4 edge. This is a center, and the centers can be mixed up. So you have to know your colors, like white opposite yellow. Well, sometimes if your color scheme is different, it could be white opposite blue, green opposite yellow, and red opposite orange. But the normal color scheme is white opposite yellow, red opposite orange, and blue opposite green. So anyways, I see this and this. Well, first of all, I have to tell you what we're going to do. What I'm going to do is make the first center. So it should be pretty easy. So the first thing we want to do is find a center piece. So I found one right here, and then you have to find another one. Found one right here. So what you do is make them align so that you can match them up. Bring it up, and then there you go. You got those two. Then you want to make another one of this. This is known as a 2x1 bar. So I see this one and this one. So what I can do is bring this there. As you see that it's there, I can connect it like that. And then now make sure that this is aligned. If it's like that, it'll bring this away. But if I move this here and bring this down, it'll make the first center. So you can try that again. I'm just going to do it without talking, and you might be able to figure out what I'm doing. So this time I didn't make 2x1 bars. Daddy, what are you doing? And who cares? I don't know. Okay, guys, wait a second. Okay, guys, I am back. So now you got the idea of first center. What you're gonna do now is make the second center. So this is what it looks like. Got the white and the yellow. Make the opposite one, not one of these. Some people do learn it that way, but I didn't, so that's why I'm not gonna teach you that way. So the first thing is like, oops. What?
It's yourself?
Okay.
Wow, that's very good.
The first thing we want to do is the same as this, what you did here. So you're gonna find a 2x1 bar. You might have to make one. I already showed you how to do it on the white one, so I don't need to teach you right now. But to bring it up here, there's 2 ways to bring it up. This is the way I do it. So bring it up, turn it twice, then bring it down. Or you could always do this. Bring it up. Bring it down like D2, F2, and then bring this down. But it's more moves, so that's why I don't usually do it. So yeah. The next one is different. What you do is you don't actually make it so that you got the center, or else you will mess up the white ones. What you do is you'll see what you do is you make this one align with this, and what you do is push it out of the way, bring it so that you can bring this back, and you got this center and that center. But if you get this case where you see an L shape there, what you want to do is look at find the one without the yellow and look at the opposite one. The opposite one, you put this one under the opposite one of this, and what you do is bring this up, bring this that way. Like, okay, so I'll just tell you the algorithm. Small r, use small r prime, and it's a really easy algorithm to memorize. So yeah, so once you've got these two centers, we're gonna move on to the next step. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so now I'll be teaching you the centers here. So the first thing we want to do is find a 2x1 bar. About 80% of the time you'll get a bar, but sometimes you won't. In this case, I got all the colors, so I'll just pick green. So I already got this 2x1 bar, so you can make it yourself. And then you find the other green, and I see this one and this one. So what I do is bring it down there and connect it so that it's like that. And then I could just bring it that way and then bring it down so that I got this. Okay, so according to me, white, green, down, what's supposed to be here is red. But I usually do here, so it's supposed to be orange. So what I do is bring this up, bring this there, and bring this down to make a 2x1 bar. And then I got this and this and this. And so to connect that, it's very easy. But what I do is I bring this up here, and then I messed up the screen. So what I do is I bring this away to bring the screen down so that I still have the green center. And then I connect this to there, not like this, but as I showed you, like the yellow center. Bring it up, around, and bring it down. So as you see, we got green, orange. Now, it's obviously blue because green is opposite blue, so I already got this case. But whenever you got this case, what you have to do, so there are a few cases I'm going to show you, but you can just do things randomly like this, until you get a case. So for this case, what I would do is bring this up, and then you'd have those. But the thing is that you can't have one center messed up and the rest is solved. So that's impossible. Like impossible for every cube unless you change the stickers. You can't just change the pieces because it's impossible. So what you after that, I'll teach you the cases. So this one is I call the double L case. So what you see is this L and this L. So what I do is to find these dots. They look like dots. So dot and dot. Put one to the left and put one to the right. So left and right. And then what you do is bring this up, bring this there, and bring this down. And then you got the centers. Okay, so when you have this case where you got all of them on a checkerboard, what you do is you bring this up, you turn this, and you bring this down, and you got the double L case. So you just do it. Actually, I got the wrong case, so I do this because like the colors are wrong. So if you had this case where like, oh, I have red opposite orange, what you do is you just move the ones that you want to move, and then do the opposite one, and then as you see, they're gonna be in the right one. So I think that's all the cases. That isn't all, but if you have a different case, what you want to do is just play around with it, like do that. That will not mess up these, and then you can get one of these cases. So yeah. Now what we're gonna do is edge pairing. So first of all, what you want to do is find two edges that are matching. So I see this white and green one and this white and green one. As you see, white and green, white and green. So what I do is put this under. So this is good, has to go here. I can't just bring it there or else I'll mess it up. So what I do is put it on the other side. So I put it there. So I can put there. So white, green, white, green. So don't put it on the same layer. Put it on down there. Okay, don't put it on the same layer. And then what you do is bring this down there. Then bring it up. Put an unsolved edge and then bring it back. And as you see, I got that edge there finished, and all the centers are fine. They're not messed up.
It was so hard. It was moving so fast.
This is the part that people screw up on.
That didn't help either. So we were like just falling behind.
So yeah.
You get more stressed and like you don't want to go there anymore.
So a lot of people screw up on this part, so
of course,
you gotta be careful. So
of all the days.
So I see this red and green, this red and green. So I connect it. Put an unsolved edge. Make sure you don't put in a solved edge, or else you will or else you'll mess up the solved edge. So yeah. So do that to all of them except for the two. And if you have a case like this, I'll show you in a second. Then you can use an algorithm. So I'll see you in a second after you guys do edge pairing. So guys, I have one algorithm I have to show for you. So it's when you have two of the same edge pair, and this comes out 80% of the time after you completed all the edges. So, but if you have this case before you complete all the edges, what you want to do is perform this algorithm. So what you do is
very easy when you see it on the TV, but it's not that easy.
Small d, r, u, r prime, u prime, f prime, u, f, then small d prime. And then you got all these edge pairing. You got these edge pairs, and now it's like a 3x3, but you're still gonna have problems. So if you have to know how to solve a 3x3. So I'm just gonna solve it now. I'm gonna speed it up.
Sorry, where is Trent versus Vancouver? You said 3 hours?
Trail is 6-7 hours
from Vancouver.
east of Vancouver. Your parents own like a coffee shop, right? Yes. And we tried to sell it. There's no bidders. They leased it out to this other family. They weren't successful. So now it just sits there. Did
actually own the place already, or
Yes.
is it still here?
Okay, so here is the part that you might have parody. It's going to be weird. It's when you have, if you know Ola, it's like when you make the cross
Is it near any
and
kind of water
permute all
facilities,
the
like,
things, but
waterfront, or is
here's
it
the
like-
part where it
okay.
becomes
'Cause that would
tricky.
be an easy sell, right? If it's near the waterfront.
Let me just do something.
Well, in that
Okay,
particular
so
location, a lot
it
of the
looks like this
businesses
where you
moved
have
out.
3. This is impossible
There's a
on
bank,
a 3x3.
there's a
You'll
clinic.
never get on a
It's all
3x3
gone.
unless you
Yeah,
twist the
and
edge and take out the edge and put
Yeah,
it
if
the
you have the main
opposite.
stores gone, then it's very hard
the other
to
way,
have
so,
business there, right?
So as you see here, I got
But it's,
I got
it's
3 of
more
them.
tra- is
So
that more
I'll show
trail?
you the
Like the
algorithm
coffee
right
shop?
now.
It's in
It'll
It
be
is in
up
trail.
here. I hope it is.
Yeah, I have
If
been
it's
to
not
Vancouver.
there, then it'll be there
Since I
soon.
came to
Don't
Canada,
worry.
I've not been to Vancouver. Next year I think we're planning to go East Coast. Not sure yet,
Sorry.
but
'Kay, so
Vancouver
the
was-
algorithm
Leslie did,
is-
right? You went to Vancouver a couple of times. Oh, once. Okay.
What about your sister? Irene and Calvin? Irene and Calvin look like the type that would like to travel.
Yeah, I remember that. It's too expensive to take a plane there, right? Is that 1,500 still? Like as much as going
Okay,
to Hong
so
Kong, I'm like,
I
I'm gonna go to
fixed
Hong
it,
Kong instead.
and
No, if I do, I'll probably
if you
drive
need
there. How long
help
would it
doing
take from
parody,
here
you
to
can
drive?
check up on
If you flew
YouTube.
within the United States,
um,
it'd be cheaper.
Oh, is it?
Flying in Canada is more expensive.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why.
YouTube, how to
Yeah, so
memorize
it's
If you
4x4
drive, how long
OLL
would it take you
parody
from
algorithm,
here to-
and then it'll show up.
Well, if I
And
did
then
what I
you
did,
can watch one of those videos to
4
see
days,
how to
3 nights.
memorize it, and then you'll be a master at it.
Like,
And
what
then,
do you-
anyways, you
night
can
time,
just
you watch
memorize the
how many hours?
algorithm
8
up
hours or
there.
6
So
so
yeah.
the one
So
night
then you
before I
want to
did
do
the 18-hour
all.
drive,
Yeah.
I was set for 4 hours.
Okay, so
Wow.
I just wanted to leave.
Wow.
So, and the other nights I don't do it. Well, just that one night.
so
It's 8 hours.
PLO probably
I almost
easier to
did,
memorize.
but-
So first I'll show you an algorithm. First you have to get it by doing
But that's 394.
a few of the algorithms
Like
that
8
you
hours
get to
stop
get this
over every
position.
3 nights?
So
Is that how you incorporate in the timing? Or is it comes right through?
When you say 4 days, 3 nights.
Yeah. Are you talking about there's a stopover and you
Yes.
see?
okay,
Oh, there
so
is, okay.
the first one I'll show you is
hours?
just swapping these two, not these two. So try
That's
get
not
that
bad.
case yourself. If you
pretty
can't,
much stay
you
3
can
nights in a hotel
use this
for 8 hours?
algorithm
Yeah,
here
okay. That's reasonable. I
and
thought you
try
said
get
right
it
through.
until you can.
That's
I'll show
crazy.
you another case that you can try get. So for this,
Technically, it would
it'd
3
be
days.
Right.
I'll show you the
Your
algorithm will
car
be
has to be
here.
pretty
So
reliable.
it's this.
Well, if you're going through the U.S., it's 38 hours without a hotel. At least according to Google,
Right.
that doesn't mean anything because it only gives you its estimation based on the kilometers.
Yeah.
Um,
So
Oh wait,
you have to have a good car.
sorry
and you have
guys.
to have a
I did
patience to
something-
drive. So I love driving, by the way. I would go, but I don't think my kids would do it. It's too much for them. I would have to wait till
So
they're
the
all grown up
algorithm's
to
there. I
university,
sort of messed
then I'll
up on it.
probably do it myself,
So
'cause I think it's too much.
yeah.
So
The
when I
next
was working
algorithm
for
I'll
the
show you.
bank, they used to go
I
around
think I
upgrading
took
the
back
servers
up.
and the computer system.
yeah.
They give me the car,
So
a card with unlimited like gas mileage, and like hotel, motel, I can stay for free.
so
So it's go around.
So
driving.
about
That's what I do. Like,
the
drive around all
algorithm
Ontario.
will be
All
there,
up to, like, sometimes 8
and
hours,
so
9
the
hours.
algorithm is.
Like, not up to that. Like, you know, it's fun. I went to Sault Ste. Marie. I go to like all these small counties I never seen before.
And then you got
Unlimited.
You
My
got
old
solved.
car is, like,
So that's how
really
you
brand
solve
new
a
when I got it.
4x4.
It's like a Ford, Volkswagen.
if you
I have to have, like, stuff in it.
if this video was not that helpful,
Yeah,
sorry. If this video was not helpful, you can check out another. Sorry guys, I'm just coughing. If this video was not helpful, you can always check out another video. Like I learned probably I don't know who I learned from, but you can check out another video and
Drive from
hope you enjoyed the
Toronto
video.
to Vancouver.
If you liked the video and it helped
Then
you
from Vancouver,
a bit, at least a bit, then
it's
leave a
problem.
like,
Let's see if we can solve this one.
slam that subscribe button.
Yeah, same car.
And I'll
everything, same
see
route.
you
Why would it cost
later.
you more to go
I think
Yeah,
you can check out my 2x2
when you come back,
review.
it's downhill.
I am gonna post it up soon, but I'll show you guys later. Anyways, thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye, guys.